And based on your experience, on work on both sides of the system, what do you see as one of the biggest challenges in reentry?
Uh, One of the biggest challenges in reentry, I feel, is once they released. So once they're released, and one thing I like took away from you that was very, very helpful was like the mental and after release. So I never thought about that part because I was always thinking about getting prepared. But the struggle is once they're released, because like my brother and all them, that's like kind of like what they're kind of saying, like, it's good. You got to, when you're in jail, at some point you're gonna break. You know what I mean? You're gonna get to the point where you reading books and you trying to come home, so you're gonna change. You know what I mean? You ain't got no choice. You've been there 12, 13, 14 years. I had phone calls. I think I'm talking to a professor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna break you. Really long enough, it's gonna break you.
Yeah, it's gonna break you. You know what I mean? So that part is the institution gonna break you. The job of the reentry specialist, in my opinion, from just seeing people come home, is to keep you straight and to, help you on the outside. Because you've been locked up 20 years, you know how to operate inside, but outside is a whole different world. And I bring that experience. So I've pretty much, I can say mastered, but I have a good grasp on how to operate on the outside. You know what I mean? And if you can finesse in the criminal world, and if you turn that legit, you're unstoppable. You know what I mean? Because you already have the tenacity, you're fearless. You've been through so much that, how much can a good life hurt you? You know what I mean? How hard would it be to be good? You know what I mean? So, and I try to explain, like, life, the society actually don't frown upon people who've had a past and trying to do good, and they're showing that they're doing good. From what I've experienced from people, if like people that have a story, no matter the race, when they're actually trying to get things accomplished and they show that they're actually changed and they're actually passionate and they showing all those characteristics, people actually draw to them more so than push back, because they understand they've been through. It takes a lot to be incarcerated for a long time and come out and be straight. So just trying to get that through their head and get the fear out of them of being out and not thinking they belong. So I think those are like the biggest challenges, but that will come along with, even if they come out and connecting with people like you who've been through it and kind of speak to it more so. Like if, sometimes they want somebody with equal experience.